For so many people, LinkedIn feels like a chore. You're told to post constantly, collect connections like they're trading cards. But does any of it actually lead to real opportunities?
That's the core misunderstanding. It's not about volume, it's about strategy. Forget posting 3 times a day. The real magic happens when you start engaging thoughtfully with other people's content. Your comments can become a portfolio of your thinking.
So you're saying instead of just posting my own stuff, I should be leaving better comments? What does a better comment even look like? I mean, beyond the classic, great post.
Exactly. Great post is invisible. A great comment adds a specific, insightful thought. Maybe you share a relevant framework that supports their argument, or you respectfully challenge a point with a different perspective. It shows you're on their intellectual level and it makes them think, huh, who is this person?
I see. So it's about proving you're a peer, not just a fan. That makes sense. And I assume that same logic applies to sending connection requests?
Absolutely. The generic "I'd love to connect" is the fastest way to get ignored. Instead, reference a specific post you commented on. Say something like, "I really enjoyed your point about X. It made me rethink Y in my own work."
Oh, I get it. You're closing the loop. You're giving them context for who you are and why the connection makes sense.
Precisely. It proves you've actually paid attention and have a shared context. It's the difference between a cold call and a warm introduction, and it makes your request almost impossible to ignore.
Okay, so engaging thoughtfully is one part, but what about creating your own content? How do you create posts that attract the right people without feeling like you're just shouting into the void?
You create what I call magnetic content. Stop chasing connections and start solving their problems. Share the lessons from an expensive mistake you made. Document a counterintuitive strategy that actually worked.
Interesting. So it's less about showing off successes and more about sharing the messy, valuable journey?
That's the secret. Vulnerability combined with tactical advice is a magnet for high caliber people. They see you face the same dragons they're facing and they'll come to you for the map. You become a resource, not just another profile.
I like that. Okay, here's a more tactical one. I've heard some people are using voice notes in DMs. Is that weird or does it actually work?
It's a brilliant pattern interrupt. In a world of endless text, a voice is personal. The key is to keep it under 60 seconds. Make it sound like a casual coffee chat, but pack it with value. Reference their work, add a quick perspective, maybe suggest a resource.
So it's not a sales pitch, it's more like a concentrated dose of helpfulness.
You got it. It feels personal and shows you invested a bit more effort than just typing. It makes you incredibly memorable.
This all builds up to something bigger, right? There has to be an ultimate goal for all this strategic work.
There is. The ultimate networking strategy is to stop thinking about what you can get and start thinking about what you can give. Become a valuable connector. When you see two people in your network who should know each other, introduce them.
So you become the hub, the person who makes things happen for others.
Exactly. You're not just a node in the network anymore. You're building the bridges. By making your network more valuable for everyone else, you become indispensable. That's how you build a truly powerful professional circle.
That's a fantastic way to look at it. So, if we were to boil this all down, what are the key things people should start doing today?
It's simple, really. Engage with specific insights, not generic praise. Personalize your connection requests with real context. Create content that solves problems by sharing your real-world lessons. Use voice notes to be memorable. And finally, the most powerful move of all, become the person who connects others. It's all about moving beyond generic tactics to build a network that has genuine, high-value